Oh, so you've already given up? Well, Ginger found her way out. No reason you can't, Gracie. Come on. Gracie, you're jumping on top of them. You gotta jump over. Goodness gracious. Oop, man, you're walking off camera, so I can't even get you on camera. Gracie, it's right there. You jumped up earlier. What are you doing? You're like the only real bird out of this group that's got like flight, and you seem to be having the most difficulty with this. I mean, there's Rhonda. Rhonda's not even giving a care in the world, and there's Dottie over in the corner there. There's Ginger, the one who basically just hopped up that pole and found her way out, but so I wonder if she's going to find her way back in or not. I am morbidly curious, because they'd probably want to come back in here at night anyway. I think Ginger's a bit confused on how she got out here, too. I didn't think you would, well, we got Gracie and Ginger, double G's, so maybe they're the closer two here. Maybe they formed a little pair. Yeah, Gracie, use your brain, girl. Come on. Called you Grace for a reason, because you're a little stinking acrobat. Come on. Nope. Come on, Gracie, you got this. Figure it out. Can't really see it from that angle. Let's see. Oop, and there's Ginger. Still incredibly confused about what's going on. It's not really a good angle here because she's behind the fence, but... Oh! There we go, there we go. She's figured her way out. Now she's... Oh! Oh, good grief. Well done, you two. You managed to figure out how to get out. And I take it these two are going to... Now Dottie's doing the same thing. Dottie's pacing back and forth trying to figure out a way out. What about these two? Oh, what are they up to? Nope, they're enjoying it out there. I'm trying to see if these two goobers are going to figure it out or if they're going to come back. The other ones are going to come back in. Rhonda's thinking about it. They're getting cold. Can't tell if they're confused or they're not interested enough to go out. Oop, they're coming back over. So to say, if Ginger can do it, I can imagine the other two can pull it off. So to say, because they don't need to fly over, they just gotta hop. Well, fly a little bit, but a little bit, so they just gotta jump over. Oop. Something happened over there. I wasn't paying attention. You behaving? Oh, if you're pecking on the grass, I can tell you're enjoying it. So, yeah, what about these two? What are these two goobers over here doing, huh? Get a close up. Oop. There's Rhonda. I think she's planning out her next move, and I think Dottie's going to make her way back over here shortly. I'm surprised, though, even though the two of them jumped out, they haven't really gone all that far. Zoom back out, but there we go. Rhonda tried figuring it out, but I think she just gave up. No, but it's not. The ticket's out. It's not over that way. Getting warmer though. Oop. It seems Gracie over here is taking off. Ever so slightly. Oop, nope, she's coming back over. They're still pretty close in it. They don't want to seem to get too far from one another. Not sure if Gracie and Ginger are a pair and Dottie and Rhonda over here, but I don't know. It might be. 2 more tame birds versus the 2, we'll call them wild cards to be nice about it. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Ginger. I see you over there looking at me. Giving me that stink eye. Nope. Let's see here. I'm curious. Now, the real question is, are they going to be able to figure out how to get back in? Because I don't know. It took them a lot of effort to figure out how to get out, but kind of curious. Kind of want to keep the camera running just in case I do see anything. And let's take a snoop on these 2, see what they're up to. You don't have to worry about it, because you can have to look at them through a fence here. There's Dottie. What the heck's that? I thought it was something behind me, but I don't see anything. Oop, I didn't pay attention to the bird because I thought there was something behind me, but I don't see anything. Okay, there's Dottie. Dottie's still at it. I'm just trying to think about it again, but there's Rhonda. Don't be telling anyone, but she's my favorite. Because she's way more mellow than the one that's troublemaker over there. The one that's taking off a bit. There you go. You can see him good from this angle now. Just right in frame of the... Right in the frame to get a bit of Gracie and Ginger's butt. There's Ginger's head poking out. Well, it keeps them from running out, but it doesn't keep them from flying out.
Them out there, or just let them climb out?
They hopped out themselves.
Why the hell can't they hop into the gym?
I don't know.
The other 2 haven't tried?
No, they tried. They just haven't gotten far enough. They haven't quite been able to figure it out. Good. According to those 2.
You think if you put that ramp out there, they'd be able to figure out how to get back in?
They'd probably be able to figure it out quicker. Yeah, I was about to say, if they can manage to jump out, I'd like to hope they can figure out how to get back in. But I was about to say, the ramp probably would make it easier. Here's the ramp right there. Get that in frame. These 2 groupers up to. Oh. Shake them feathers. Yeah, there you go. What's going on over here? Real question, so was Dottie going to jump out, or was it the same one of them going to jump back in? Oop.
They got food and water and everything?
Yeah. This should be set for right now, but I'll definitely top it off for tomorrow, if not this weekend. Alright, let's see here. Set the camera down for a second. Yeah. We can do some shavings or maybe some straw or some hay or something. Oh.
It ain't like there's a ton of shit in there.
True.
Worst comes to worst, we can rake it, throw it in the wheelbarrow and dump it.
That'd work. Let's see. Yeah, it might be a little steep for them, but let's see if they figure it out. Oops, I got my camera still shaking dang one around here. How to see if they're going to try it or not. That's the real question. Inside, they love that vegetation out there. We can get that actually, get that on camera. Oop. There we go. They're still really close knit. Let's see. Just following each other around. Let's see if they wrap back around. I'm curious if they're going to try that ramp or not. Oh, there's Dottie. Should have said. Probably spooked Dottie off when I swung my leg back down.
Try the other side then. Maybe they'll come up it.
Worth a shot. All right. Let's see here. Oh, move it, Gracie. Move your butt. Ooh, gross. Yeah, that's. We'll go and just smack the camera a bit. Smack the camera some more. Why not? All right. Let's see if you goobers are gonna be smart enough to figure out how to get back in, huh? Should be probably a little steep, but because you can rest on the wire on the inside, but not on the outside. All right, let's get the camera moving here. Nope. Yep, so to say, if she's not careful, she's going to hit her head on it. Nope. And to nobody's surprise, Gracie was the first to figure it out. Oh, should have caught that, but... Oh, what in the world? Guess that gave everyone a little fright. Just get a little zoom in on you there. There you go. Oop. Ginger still hasn't figured it out though. So I say, there's nothing in this corner except the camera that I used to watch on them, so I don't know why they're having this corner. See you eyeballing me, Gracie. I know you're going to jump up on my leg if you want to. Nope. I was about to say, the thing is, that ramp would probably make it easier for him, but I don't even think they need that ramp if Ginger was able to make that jump and hop over. So to say, I think the Silkies would probably be the least acrobatic. But hey, if the Silky can jump up on top and figure it out, then I imagine the other 4 can, or 3 can. Well, Gracie's already proven herself, and I'm just thinking about it, and there's Dottie. Man, nope. Getting colder and colder. On the wrong side of the coop now. Oop, and now we can't see her because she's behind the ramp. There's Rhonda. What's interesting is I think she's going to be bearded and muffed. I don't think Just to say, Ginger doesn't have a beard on her. So I know they have different varieties where some are bearded, some are muffed, and some don't have beards, but I think Rhonda's going to wind up with both, and then Ginger might just end up with the hairpiece. Oh, I can't really get them from this angle because now they're behind me. Oh. She's just been pecking at the grass and the dirt, or if there's probably bugs there, she's probably been going after those too. Probably. Oh. Damn it, I wish I got that.
You're a chicken, you're not a lion.
I don't know, she did a pretty damn good job. Wish I caught that on camera. Man, I don't know why she did that, but by God, I would love to get that on camera. Oh, Jesus, Louise. Yeah, they're all over here for some reason. They're supportive, though.
Not so much bored, but
Oh, there you go.
she might fly in back in here.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, go off to the side here, and if she wants to fly in, she can hop in. Either put them back in, or once they all decide to walk back in, I'll wrap up.
I know they're going to jump out so that dumbass is back in.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna record some footage of them, and then, so to say, I almost got 20 minutes worth here, so maybe after that I'll... Will do. Oop. And there goes Gracie again. Oop, man. Unsurprisingly, there goes Gracie. Let's see if we can sit up here for a minute. There we go. I got a good angle on them. And speaking of which, let me see if I can actually turn behind me. Now that up there is the camera we've been having to a really good angle, but it's the camera we'll be using to get live footage on them and watch them around the clock. And let's see if I can turn them far enough back here. It's also the corner where we've had a stupid squirrel. You see, let me put that up there again. We've had a damn squirrel up there, and Dad took the liberty of doing the one thing that he knows best and put her around right between the back of its shoulder, and that thing dropped. Oof. Probably a little bit NSFW for people that are a bit squeamish, but yeah, as I say, it's one way to get rid of a squirrel. Anyway, back to these two goobers. Or back to these four, rather. Someone's dog's barking. As long as that dog doesn't come over into this yard, and I don't gotta worry about chasing the birds. He can do whatever the heck he wants over there. Oop. He's chill, chat. Well, they're having a great time outside the coop, so maybe this weekend I gotta let them run around a bit. Keep an eye on them and watch them run around. Oop. Taking off at the breakneck speed. Arguably, we're back to square one. Two of them on the outside and two of them on the inside. Let's see if they don't do anything too interesting in this coming minute. I'll probably wrap up the recording. Trying to figure out what I want to do, because I do want to get two more and bring this number back up to 6, but I gotta find birds that are gonna go well with this group. As I say, mine is Ginger. I'm not too worried. I just want something that's gonna basically get along with the rest of these four. It's gonna play nice and behave. The little certain one outside the fence there isn't a very prime example of good behavior, but I I digress. Yep, you do your thing, Dottie. There's Rhonda. So let's see, I never actually introduced which one's which. Well, Rhonda right there, that is a white silky. Let's see, and then Dottie over there, she's going to be a mottled cochin. I believe that's how you pronounce the bird name. She's going to be mostly black with white spots, I believe, if I remember what the website said correctly. And then, this one here, if I can get her on camera. This one here with the brown and the black, the very fancy feathering, that one there is Gracie. She's not on camera now, but she is a Mille Fleur d'Uccle. I believe I'm pronouncing that breed name correctly. I doubt it, but maybe I am. And then, Trouble here is a buff silky. That's the name of the color. They don't really call it orange. I'd call it orange, but technically the color's buff. Alright, well, let's see. Since it's getting a little bit dark, I don't know if it's going to be raining or not, but I do got to make sure these guys stay inside, because, well, let me see here. I don't have a really good angle on it, but right in that corner, we got some extra metal wiring. Like I said, this isn't really poor angle, but we've had squirrels clawing their way through. Mostly because the feed is... Oh, what in the world are they doing now? Running around doing something. As I was saying, the squirrels have been trying to get in and get the feeder. Really chubby son of a guns. And the reason that bottle's on top of there is a certain someone who's very acrobatic, but I'm not naming names, likes to jump on top of things, and when she's up there, she likes to poop on them. So we've thoroughly rinsed out that bottle we put on top. As you don't know what they're up to, but they're running around having either a grand old time or they're having a little fit about something or other, as I was saying. The reason we have that bottle on top of there as well, she doesn't really have enough space to really fly on top of it and stay up there long, so it's a win-win situation. It keeps the food clean and her off of it and not pooping on it, because we've already had to clean off that feeder there, and then that water over there. I probably got to put a lid on that too at some point, some sort of bird-proof cover. What's nice is I have two feeders. Once they're fully grown, I know how tall they're going to be. I got some feeders and waters that have basically roosting-proof lids on them so they don't jump on top of them. Alright, what are you guys doing? See if they've come full all the way back around. I'm curious to see whether or not they're going to walk themselves back in, or we're just going to be doing more laps, because my money's on they're just going to be walking around in circles a couple more times, but I don't know. And there's my favorite child, Rhonda, right there. Dottie, who's definitely my second favorite. The reason I like these two is because I'm not going to demonstrate it right on camera right now because I'm holding the camera, but they've been the easier two to handle. Gracie, she's been kind of flighty. I don't blame her, though. And then, problem child there, Ginger's, well, she's the way she is. I was correct, we've been running laps around this for a while now.